Visas and entry procedures are important aspects of business travel, especially for international trips. Knowing the requirements and steps involved in obtaining a visa and completing entry procedures helps ensure a smooth arrival in a new country. In the TOEIC test, you may encounter vocabulary and phrases related to visas and entry processes. Here's an overview of this topic from different perspectives using language commonly seen in business travel contexts. 1. Understanding visa requirements. Many countries require a visa for entry, especially for business purposes. A visa is an official document or stamp in the passport that grants permission to enter and stay in a country for a certain period. Phrases like visa application, business visa, and visa requirements are commonly used. Business travelers should check if they need a visa before planning their trip, as requirements can vary depending on the destination and the purpose of the visit. 2. Applying for a business visa. The process of applying for a business visa often involves completing an application form, paying a fee, and providing documents like a passport, an invitation letter, and travel details. Phrases like visa application form, application fee, and required documents are frequently used. Business travelers may also need to submit a letter of invitation from the company they are visiting, which confirms the purpose of their trip. Submitting all required documents accurately helps avoid delays. 3. Booking a visa appointment. For some countries, travelers must attend an interview at an embassy or consulate as part of the visa application process. Phrases like visa interview, appointment scheduling, and embassy visit are commonly used. During the interview, travelers may be asked questions about the purpose of their trip, their employment, and their plans while in the country. Booking and attending this appointment is an important step to receive visa approval. 4. Receiving the visa and preparing for travel. Once the visa is approved, it is usually stamped or attached to the traveler's passport. Phrases like visa approval, visa validity, and entry date are common here. Travelers should check the visa's validity period and entry date to ensure it matches their travel plans. It's also helpful to keep copies of the visa and any other important travel documents in case they are needed during the trip. 5. Completing entry procedures at the airport. Upon arrival in the destination country, travelers go through immigration, where they must show their passport, visa, and sometimes a completed arrival card. Phrases like immigration checkpoint, passport control, and arrival card are often used. Immigration officers may ask questions about the purpose of the visit, length of stay, and accommodation details. Answering these questions clearly and providing the necessary documents helps ensure a smooth entry. 6. Understanding customs declarations. In addition to immigration, travelers may need to go through customs, where they declare any goods they are bringing into the country. Phrases like customs declaration, import restrictions, and duty-free items are used in this process. Business travelers should be aware of the local rules for items like electronics, currency, or goods intended for business. Completing the customs declaration accurately prevents misunderstandings and delays. 7. Knowing entry restrictions and regulations. Some countries have entry restrictions or specific regulations for business travelers, especially during special circumstances like health concerns or political events. Phrases like entry restrictions, quarantine requirements, and travel advisory are common in this context. Checking for any current restrictions or regulations before traveling helps avoid unexpected issues and ensures compliance with the country's policies. 8. Renewing or extending a visa. In some cases, business travelers may need to stay longer than originally planned. If their visa is close to expiring, they might need to apply for an extension. Phrases like visa extension, renewal process, and extension application are often used. It's important to start the extension process early to avoid overstaying, which can lead to fines or travel restrictions in the future. Understanding these terms and phrases helps business travelers manage visas and entry procedures effectively, ensuring that they meet all legal requirements for international trips. This knowledge is useful for TOEIC preparation and provides insights into the processes involved in traveling to different countries for business. A smooth visa and entry process allows travelers to focus on their work and make the most of their time abroad.